Okay, ever since the Connecticut shooting, a whole new spurt of gun bans has occurred, or are trying to occur. But unfortunately, as long as the American public will endure, so shall our gun rights. Now, the unfortunate side effect of everything here, and because of that, is now they're trying to ban assault weapons, which you know that most people take at a view what an assault weapon really is. Some people, most liberals, just see it as uh, the assault weapon terminology to them is anything that looks military-like. So, um, if you have a 22, 10-round clip, wood stock grain, they won't look at it. But now if you have the exact same rifle, only you could add options to it, such as laser sights, or fiber optic sights, or flashlight, or uh, adjustable stock or something, then they'll consider that an assault rifle. Even though both weapons do the exact same damage. Why do they think that's a good idea? Just go after assault rifles? Your guess is as good as mine. Because most muzzleloaders can do just as bad as damage, and really, I'd rather shoot a muzzleloader than anything anymore, unfortunately. But I mean, this is coming from an organization who provided guns to cartel members, Mexican drug cartel members, that ended up in the death of a border patrol member. These were Operation Fast and Furious. That's what it was called. That was a government-approved, quote-unquote, operation to try to prove something to who, other than the family of this now deceased patrolman. And what else? We're out of control? Oh, we were just doing this to prove a point. Nag, 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 nag. Well, thanks for that. I mean, now a family had to receive a dread knock at their door because you guys wanted to prove a point. I mean, great job on that. Then not to consider all the illegal guns obtained from other nations that get wound up in the hands of illegals and other people. I'm not going to specify race because everybody's dumb and everybody wants to go and get their kicks. But banning the only people who have their guns registered are law-abiding citizens. Now, I ain't going to say which side of the fence I'm on. I'm all for owning guns. I'm on that. Whether you register it or not, I don't need to know. Nobody else needs to know either. Now, there's a whole bunch of... I'm pretty sure you all have heard the saying, if guns are outlawed, only outlaws will have guns. That's pretty much true. Because there's an unregistered gun there, and that's a gun that the government's going to let slip. And that's somebody who's going to use it to their advantage. Now, I'm not saying that people who don't register their guns are bad. I'm talking about those who have a lengthy robbery record, murder record, who do not operate as normal human beings. For me, example, I do have a few guns. They're both registered. But if I were not to register, I buy one not to register it. But I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't go out, I don't do all this illegal. I'm out here in nowhere, so I do a little bit of stuff, but nothing drastic to harm or hurt other people. Alright? Does that make me a criminal? No. I'm just making sure that if it actually does, if a gun ban does happen, they come to take them, that's one gun they won't take away. That's one gun that I can use to fight. Now, I doubt they're going to take it away because too many people have too much ammo, too much firepower. And dang it, military people, personnel, police officers, you guys were sworn to an oath to protect those you serve, to uphold the Constitution, and make sure our rights are kept free, not promote world government. Now, by all means, when the time comes, we will need you on our side. Because if that Constitution is trampled on, the Bill of Rights is no longer our God-given rights, then by all means, we need your help. We need to start a new government. Now, how did Obama get back into office? I don't know. Honestly, people were just crazy enough to vote him in the first place. I mean, I can't believe he taught constitutional law, of all things. And Obamacare, I mean, we're already having taxes hiked for middle-class people. I'm waiting for our taxes to get raised. Our electricity already jumped up 9%, no matter what we use, no matter how much electricity we use, 9% jumped up. Now, I try my best not to go to the doctors. I mean, I have insurance. I have medical insurance. I have life insurance. I have auto insurance. I have all that type of good stuff. But the unfortunate thing is, I'm waiting for that to go up too. I mean, my life insurance went up a little bit already. And now they want to increase taxes when I'm barely making $10 an hour. When the economy's so tough, hardly anybody's making it right now. I mean, to start up business regulations and start throwing the EPA out there and letting them loose like dogs, what are you going to get? You're going to get a nation that's woeing and crying and sighing. Now, I'm pretty sure the only reason why most people voted for Obama in 2012 is because they were doing what was best for them. Oh, he gave me a free cell phone. I'm going to vote for him. Or, he's giving away free stuff. I want free stuff. I'm going to vote for him. Oh, free Medicare, Medicaid, whatever. I'm going to vote for him. No, guys, it's what's best for the nation. I think the reason why we're so deep down and where we are at is because everybody keeps on forgetting there's people out there, not just you. There are people out there who share the same thoughts as you do, share the same opinions as you do, who care. And what do? That's not for me. No. It's unfortunately sad, but true. Now, there was a new page set up on Facebook. I'm not going to say what it is because I ain't going to promote them. But they apparently don't like assault rifles at all. We don't trust this woman with a gun. And it's a police officer. She's a police officer. She has a gun, her gun holster, just sweetest thing can be. And the picture said, we don't trust her with a gun. Would you? Yeah. I mean, if I decide to leave my house unarmed one day and somebody decides to come and rob me, I'd rather have an officer behind him with the gun pointed than having one there with a taser. I mean, I've seen tasers that do nothing. Me, personally, I'd rather stay armed all the time. Because the only person that can kill a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. If you start taking guns away from good guys, you just leave the bad guys with guns. Now, along the lines of if guns are outlawed, only outlaws will carry guns, I will tell you this. If guns are outlawed and only outlaws will carry guns, then I will be an outlaw. For the right reasons, yes, probably. To preserve our nation's beliefs and our teachings and what our forefathers and fathers after them thought. But all this socialism, I don't know what to think about it. I mean, people scream for world peace. Let's take their guns. If we take their guns, there will be no more wars. But they're talking about civilians. I mean, what about all these other people who are anti-gun people, but their guards are armed? President Obama? I mean, that's one of the pictures on that Facebook page, too. These men don't need guns, and it shows Obama shaking hands with, crap, I can't remember his name. I don't remember his name, but then the captions say, these men don't need guns. It's for protection. Why do you? And I just sit there and go, what? Their guards are armed. They have an entire military under their fingers. They are actually armed. They're armed with a private military who, with a snap of the finger, will arrest somebody, will shoot somebody if they pose even a little threat. And now you're telling me I don't need a gun? What if somebody breaks in my house with a gun, and you took my guns away? I'm gonna die. I will be lying on the cold floor, bleeding. Furthest ambulance out, 10 minutes. I'm dead. That's even if I get to live past the first shot. I mean, the prosperity of our nation is terribly in trouble. Now, most people sit there and say, don't fret, they won't take them. They don't care. But you know what, really? It's that type of attitude that allows things to happen. When strong force meets with strong opposition, which side wins? Whichever side pushes more. Like Red Rover, send so-and-so right on over. It's all about the force. Now, it's been a while since I've done rant, so yeah. But honestly, guys, all these shootings and stuff, these are normally lunatics. They aren't mentally smart.